latest to arrive in Kenya is Eliud Kipchoge, who did not really finish the marathon, but at the end of the day, he says it was a good outing for him. And maybe in 2028 LA, he might not be there as an athlete, but as support staff later on. But our very own Davis Imberia had a chat with him last night at the airport, and this is what he filed.
Eliud Kipchoge was one of the athletes who are being looked at in the men's marathon. But Eliud Kipchoge didn't finish the race. He dropped in the final half of the race, but pushed on the 31-kilometer before stepping off the course with a further physical pain in his waist. He arrived today, and this is what he had to say about dropping off the race.
Paris was good. Olympics was the best Olympics ever. That's why we call Olympics. Many people are coming. 206 countries visited. All sorts of people were there. White people, red people, black people. All types of religions were there. But we are all one. We didn't know that we are from Africa or Asia or America.
Maybe after a 30-kilometer mark, what was going in your mind maybe, and what really happened? Because everyone will want to know.
I think everybody watch, but you know, sport is like that. Today you are up, tomorrow you are down. You need to understand that.
You dropped a message talking to Kenyans and assuring Kenyans you'll be back strong, and we know you will be back definitely strong. At this moment, what can you assure us?
I wanted to say thank you for my fans, all the Kenyans, all over 50 million Kenyans who have been praying for the team Kenya and myself. I want to say that we are on the same road. You have been helping me to make this country a running country. And let us continue actually advocating for the same. Yes.
Maybe what was challenging in Paris comparing to other Olympics?
You know, sport is sport. If you understand the sport, then you know what the sport is. If you don't understand the sport, then you don't know what the sport is. Yes.
You are with Alexander Mutiso. These are some of our athletes who are making their debut in the games and in the marathon. What can you talk about maybe the two athletes whom you are teaming with in Paris?
Future is great. They are the best athletes. Kenya has a lot of athletes, disciplined athletes with energetic athletes. So the future for Kenya is bright as far as marathon is concerned.
Can we expect you to see maybe competing in other upcoming events, and maybe when and which are these events?
You know, I am a Kenyan and I'm an African. And and being an African, that's my business. And you know, I really respect what's saying you cannot actually handle two things, or you cannot chase two rabbits at the same time. So Paris was another rabbit. So I need to go back, check for another rabbit, which it means I need to go back to drawing board and see what opportunities are there for me to grab.
Can we see maybe resigning that decision of sending some ways of saying you'll not be in the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics? Can we see you maybe making and resigning that decision?
I will be in Olympics on another capacity, not as an athlete. But you know, on motivating people, on giving up to Kenyans, to the whole world. You know, life is about the hope. Olympics is not about to win medals. It's about participation. Why do you participate? It's about participation. It's not about you participate first. You represent your country. You represent your continent, and then you are now compete to earn medals. That's why it's called Olympics. There is all sorts of people there. Be it white, be it red, be it black like me, but they are running as one. That's actually the thing which carries the mantle of Olympics. That's why we don't compete. We compete, but the key number one is participation. And then we compete for medals. And we call off the games.
You did not get that record that you really wanted, winning Olympics for the third time. What was going on in your mind when finishing that race? Was it so bad, like you didn't have that record, or was it that you faced stiff competition, or was it that your spirit was high because you've always been in high spirit congratulating your competitors? What was going in your mind?
Failure is that person who doesn't try. I have tried to win the third one, but it was not my day. And that's how sport is. You know, if all of us we can be positive in life, we'll go far. You know, in a garden, there is flowers and weeds. If you concentrate on weeds, the flowers cannot grow. So let us concentrate on flowers so that we enjoy that serene, to enjoy that zen of our sport. Yes.
One word for Kenyans who are watching you.
Kenyans are going to say many thanks. Those who took their time actually to sit down on TV to watch the Team Kenya. And you know, I think it was the positive thing. For all the 50 million Kenyans, I have to say thank you. And please, let us keep on. Let us be one. Let us run as one. Let us make this country one thing. Let us actually be united. Let us actually think as one and run as one.
Thank you so much and all the best, Kipchoge.
Thank you.
Congratulations, champ.
That's our champion right there. A true hero, a legend, and a